Hello students, welcome to biology class. Today we are going to learn about the living world. Look around us. Plants, flowers and trees are living organisms. They grow, breathe and reproduce and contain thousands of living organisms. Every organism has an important role in nature. Living organisms are found in water also. Fish, algae and many microorganisms live here. Some living organisms are too small to see with our eyes. We need a microscope to observe them. Living organisms show great diversity. They differ in size, shape, habitat and behavior. The living world is full of amazing organisms. In the next class, we will learn more about them. Thank you, students. How wonderful is the living world! We see different kinds of living organisms around us. Their variety makes nature beautiful and amazing. Some organisms live in cold mountains. They are specially adapted to survive in freezing conditions, and many organisms live in forests. Plants, insects, birds and animals depend on each other for survival. Oceans are home to a great variety of living organisms, from tiny plankton to giant whales. Even hot deserts contain life. Special organisms have adapted to survive with very little water. Some organisms even live in hot springs. This shows that life can exist in many different habitats. The beauty of a galloping horse fills us with wonder. Living organisms show movement and energy. Migrating birds travel thousands of kilometers in search of suitable conditions for survival. The Valley of Flowers shows the amazing diversity of plant life found on Earth. The attacking shark reminds us that living organisms have different adaptations for hunting and survival. A population is a group of organisms of the same species living in a particular area. Population means individuals of the same species living together in one place. A community consists of different populations living and interacting in the same area. Plants and animals do not live alone. Community means all populations living together in a habitat. Inside every living organism, millions of cells perform different activities necessary for life. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Even the molecular traffic inside a cell is fascinating. Thousands of molecules move continuously to keep the cell alive and functioning. This brings us to an important question. What is life? Scientists try to understand what makes an organism living. Living things grow, reproduce, and respond to their surroundings. Non-living things do not perform these activities. Living things show life processes, while non-living things do not. In nature, organisms often compete for food, water, shelter, and space. This is called ecological conflict. Living organisms also help each other. Bees get nectar from flowers, and flowers get pollinated. This is called ecological cooperation. A habitat is the natural place where an organism lives and carries out its life activities. Diversity is the variety of living organisms present in a particular area or on Earth. The living world is full of diversity. Organisms live in different habitats and show many unique characteristics. So to summarize our today, remember that everything is connected. Let us continue our journey to understand life. The living world contains a huge variety of organisms. This variety is called diversity. Every different kind of organism represents a species. For example, a tiger and an elephant, also a rose plant and a butterfly. Species is a group of similar organisms capable of reproducing among themselves and producing fertile offspring. Humans, dogs and trees are different species. They only reproduce among themselves. Scientists have identified about 1.7 to 1.8 million species on Earth. The variety of living organisms present on Earth is called biodiversity. Scientists continue to discover new organisms every year. Deep in the rainforest, biodiversity thrives. There is still so much to protect. Did you know that this plant has many different names? In some regions it's called makoi, in others it is known as kamuni. This is called kaddu, sapans, and also red pumpkin. This creates a lot of confusion. To avoid confusion, scientists decided to standardize the naming of organisms. Remember, one organism equals one scientific name. The process of assigning scientific names to organisms is called nomenclature. Before naming an organism, it must first be identified correctly. This process is called identification. After identification, scientists give a scientific name to the organism. Scientists who study classification are taxonomists. To name organisms, scientists follow international rules. Plants are named according to the ICBN. It's the International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. Animals are named according to the International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, called ICZN. Scientific naming ensures that every organism has one accepted name throughout the world. Biologists follow a system called binomial nomenclature. Every scientific name contains two words. Every scientific name has two parts, the generic name and the specific epithet. This naming system was introduced by Carolus Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy. Today we will learn about this fruit. The scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. Mangifera is the genus name and indica is the species name.
Scientific naming helps scientists all over the world identify, study, and communicate about organisms accurately.